Good morning and welcome to a blustery day on Ewetopia Farms. I guess Arnie gave me a phone call and said that there's mayhem going on in the barn this morning. So let's step inside and see what's going on in here today. So first on our agenda is feeding these guys. We had quite a few disasters overnight. Arnie's dealing with one of them back in the jug over there right now. He's giving her calcium under the skin because she had triplets last night, and she's an older girl, and she is weak from having triplets and being old. So she can't get up right now, and she lost one of her lambs was born dead, and then Arnie pulled the second one and it was fine, and the third one was Breech, and it also died. So she has one live lamb, so that was really bad. But that's what happens. At least she has one. And then another ewe had another Breech lamb. Tis the week of Breech lambs, and this one was just a humongous lamb, and again couldn't get it out quick enough, and it also died. So she has no lamb, and we just gave birth to the ewe over there. She's got twin lambs, and we thought try give one to the other ewe so she won't be upset, but the other ewe is a first timer and understands that she lost a lamb, but she won't take another one even though it's wet and stuff. So we're just gonna let her dry off and get over it and move on. And we got another lamb coming in right now. So it's a busy morning, and gotta be happy that most of the lambing has gone extremely well this year. But it seems like things happen in threes. So hey guys, you done? Want a little bit more? There you go. Because you're a little bit gluttonous. So this is afternoon checks now. Morning was a little bit chaos. This girl's two lambs, they always sleep like they're dead. They lay flat out. They're really annoying, but they're fine. But they always make you worry, because you look at them and you think, oh my god, did she squish them? Are they dead? But no, they just like to lay like that. Those guys are okay. I tagged a bunch today because they're going out. This is the mom who adopted a lamb. These two are going to go out today in the group pen. This ewe is the one I was talking about earlier when I was feeding Annie and Crookie. Arnie was giving her some calcium under the skin. She is an 8-year-old ewe, and she had triplets, and they were all large. And she had a trouble birth because we don't know what happened to the first one, but because she was weak, it could be that she just couldn't get up and lick it off, and it suffocated in its sac because she couldn't get up. She's up now. The second one, Arnie was able to get off fine, and it's okay, and it's under the feeder there, and it's a nice big boy. The third one was Breech, like we had the other day. Big Breech, and he came off dead. So because it was a long, difficult birth, he probably again got asphyxiated in the birth canal. Mothers have a very, very difficult time delivering a breech birth, and usually it does require assistance, and in the middle of the night you're not always there. Luckily he was there for 2, but we lost it, and now so she's weak. We gave her the calcium, which like old girls like this with lots of lambs can often get ketosis. So you give it under the skin, sometimes for several days in a row until they perk back up. But you can see she's just worn out, like just her droopy eyes. But we gave her some glycol too, which is sugar. And she is standing now. She's able to stand up and lay down on her own with no help. So that's an improvement. She should be okay in a couple of days. But that's why we were talking in that previous video about breech births being critical. And then right after she gave birth, another ewe, sometimes when a ew's in labor, it stimulates other ewes to go into labor too. So we got a stealer with this ewe here, and she was getting all worked up and started to go into labor. So Arnie was there, and it was a massive lamb, and it was Breech. And this one we couldn't save either. We got it out, but not fast enough, and it also suffocated. And this morning, this girl, she had a lamb. She still got a cleaning there. She had a single, and she just had this lamb. He's back there. Another really big lamb. He's in a blanket because it's kind of cool. We tube fed him, but he also was Breech. We got him out on time. He's alive, but he was gasping for air and struggling. So he's very weak because of that. He doesn't sound like he got any fluid into his lungs. So he's clear that way. No pneumonia should develop on him or anything like that. But his air supply could have been cut off, so we have to watch him very, very carefully. And then this mom just had twin lambs. And they were luckily the right way around and had no problem. So she's looking after those. But that's an awful lot of breeches all in a row. Breeches aren't that common. They're more common with multiples. I find singles don't often have breeches, but yeah, we had two big singles that were Breech. And that's why we were stressing the other day that getting that Breech lamb off as quickly as possible takes priority of everything else that's going on. Now, luckily, if it's multiples and the Breech is the last lamb out and you're there, you can usually get that lamb off really quickly because the other lambs have made her birth canal wider, so it's easier for the lamb to pass through. Whereas if it's a single lamb, like in this mom's case, and it's a big lamb, she's not dilating properly, and the birth canal is really, really tight. So you're pulling from the back legs, and because he's like, when you pull him from the legs, he's probably almost 3 feet long when you're pulling. And it's kind of like soft in between, like when you're pulling head first, you got shoulders, head, and front legs, all which are strong structures and easy to pull. Whereas the back legs, you're running into the stomach and intestines and all the inner cavity organs, which are soft things. So when you're pulling, if it's not loose and it's really tight, like on a single mom, then it's much harder to get the lamb out. It's a much harder pull, and you can hurt the lamb too if you're not careful. So it's just a dicey thing. So right now, hello, we're sorting out the sheep going to Nova Scotia. They're all up front here. Happy, sad day. The few that we kept are back there. We only kept 10, including all my pets.
I'm thinking about
You want to just leave?
and just let them go, because you can't leave them in that little environment. So just going to pull it back a little bit.
And they can't get under that gate back there to join the others? You better check. There's a wall there.
If somebody goes back over, we'll just deal with it.
No, I'm wondering about them climbing under it. So we're not sure when the truck's coming. It's supposed to be this evening, he said. So we wanted to get everyone a little bit organized.
Oh, Ben, back, come on. Oh, Ben, get in. It shouldn't be too hard to get back in. It'll give me time. I can set the truck up here.
Poor guys. Hopefully they're going to a good home. Oh, there's some really nice ones in here. So while we're waiting for the transport truck to come, it's a 53-footer coming to pick up the sheep. We're gonna let a few of these girls out of the jugs so that they can have better exercise. And why is there a white lamb wandering out here? It's not Annie. Who are you? And how did you escape? I think you belong in the Dorset pen. Yes, in the Dorset pen, not outside. Okay, gotta catch this one. Just thought I'd let you see the cover of the creep feeder today. A lot more sheep in here today. Both sides. This group is growing by leaps and bounds. They're getting so big in here. Hi guys. And they got little powder noses. Little creep addicts. Snort and creep, are ya? You snort and creep? Good lammies. Good lammies. Hi. 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 You guys are brave. You guys are really brave coming up here like this. Hi. You are a pretty girl. You are a pretty girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're really nice. That's the girl I'm liking. The girl I'm liking the best so far in this pen. Looks like she got a number 6 on her back. Hi. That one walking away. That's her. So evening turned into night. We just finished loading our trailer, and instead of the transport trying to get in our driveway at night in the snow, Arnie's gonna meet them at the highway and offload at a truck stop there, and then he's hoping to get out of here before the storm hits tonight. There's our lambs leaving Ewetopia Farms, heading to Nova Scotia, which is in the Maritimes on the Canadian East Coast. I imagine it's going to be a two-day journey for these guys, and There's a big, huge storm coming in tonight and all day tomorrow, and the trucker, his goal is to beat the storm. So I'm assuming he's driving all night. Anyway, that's it for today's episode at Ewetopia Farms. Hope you join us again tomorrow. Bye for now.